What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video, and in this video we're going to be talking about a linebacker that's currently on the Detroit Lions, and that guy is Jarrad Davis, and he hasn't got a lot of love from Pro Football Focus, okay? So I think this is kind of interesting, something that you might want to hear, so let's get right into the video. Alright guys, so now we're into the video. We're going to be talking about Jarrad Davis, and by the title I talk about Jarrad Davis being the worst linebacker, and you're like, that might be clickbait. It's not clickbait. Seriously, this is legit. Okay, Pro Football Focus has put out these stats about players, right? They do it every single game. They look at every snap, every game, and they put out these stats. You know, they rank players, they rank quarterbacks, they do all this kind of stuff. I think Stafford was ranked number 12 a couple of weeks ago. But Jarrad Davis has been ranked the worst linebacker. Now, you had to have like 100 snaps or something like that. I can't remember. There was a requirement, so it's not like every single linebacker does come on this list. But out of 70 linebackers who do, yes, it's 100 snaps. So out of those 70 linebackers, he's ranked the worst linebacker in off-ball. Okay, so being an off-ball type of linebacker, he is the worst. And you see that a lot with middle linebackers. A lot of times they can be off-ball, but he's ranked the worst in the league. Now, he's been ranked bad in coverage skills, bad in tackling, and bad in run defense. Okay, he ranks way below average in those three things: coverage, run defense, and tackling. And that's not good for a linebacker because those are really your three main things. Now, definitely coverage is something that he needs to work on. I can't argue with Pro Football Focus there at all. He definitely needs to be better at coverage. Now, he's never been a great coverage type of linebacker, though, ever since we drafted him. We drafted this guy out of Florida a couple of years back. He's never been really known to be a great pass coverage type of guy. Now, he's gotten better at times. He's never been great for it. And this year, he hasn't had a great start, but I'm not going to dive on him too much yet and be like, no, he's terrible. No, because you got to think, he's only played 2 games so far. Now he's getting this bye, and this is perfect timing, okay? Coaches have talked about it, saying that this is a good time for him. One coach named Al Golden for the Detroit Lions says this: I think this is good. The break comes at a good time for him. He plays 2 games, kind of to get back into playing shape, if you will. He gets a chance to recharge here and move forward without any alignment. I think that part of it's big for him. Okay, so they're talking about how he thinks it's good for them to have this break, for them to have this week off. Okay, everybody gets a bye week. I think it's a good time for Jarrad Davis because he missed the first 2 weeks, then he played the next 2, then he has a bye. Now, when I say Pro Football Focus has not showed him much love, I'm not lying. Ever since he came into the league, not much love there from Pro Football Focus. A year ago, among linebackers who played at least 400 snaps, Pro Football Focus ranked him 64 out of 72 linebackers. So you can tell that's not good, okay? And then, when he was a rookie, he was ranked 61st out of 74 linebackers. So he's never got much love, and now he's ranked pretty much dead last. That's not good at all. But apparently the Detroit Lions don't think that's a big deal. They have said this. This is Paul Pasqualoni, the Detroit Lions defensive coordinator. He says this: he's the quarterback of our defense. He does an awful lot for us. He really, really does. Love him. Me personally, love him. No issues, okay? He basically said I'd be careful there because he's saying, look, man, be careful when you throw out these numbers and make a big deal out of what Pro Football Focus says, because he is the quarterback of our defense, and I know that. When I talked about Jarrad Davis coming back and I said it would help this defense a lot in every aspect, it's because he is a quarterback, okay? I think he's the leader of the defense, and even if he isn't playing the best on the field, being a leader can be 2 different things. Now, yes, you want your leader to be a good player. You're not going to be listening to SpongeBob out there on the field unless SpongeBob's some kind of legend. But if SpongeBob's out there and he's trying to be a leader, it's like, okay, I hear what you're saying, but you trashed my guy, so I'm not trying to listen to you. And that doesn't really help. But Jarrad Davis, I don't think he's trash, but I'm saying, he is more of a leader on this defense. Pro Football Focus can be kind of swayed a little bit. It's not always perfect, because apparently Pro Football Focus has to take every single play, right? They have to take every single play into consideration, but they can't take everything into consideration because it's real life. I mean, at least not that advanced yet. Basically, Pro Football Focus, as with any outside analysis, is it doesn't know the play calls or the player responsibility. So if the Lions decided, okay, we're going to put you in a spy, and he's sitting there kind of waiting for the quarterback. Like, we all saw that clip where he just kind of walked up, and we were like, what are you doing, Davis? Okay, that was like a funny meme. I'm not even sure what the heck is going on there. If I have it, I'm going to throw it up on the screen. But that's what Jarrad Davis was doing. It was like, okay, what's he doing there? And I'm sure if there was a pass that was caught behind him, Pro Focus like, that's not good. Bad. And it's not really bad. He's playing spy. Maybe that was his role. They're like, hey, stay up there against the offensive line, and just stay in front of the quarterback, okay? Don't even worry about the passes, stay in front of the quarterback. But then on Pro Football Focus, they don't know that, and it's like, okay, well, he didn't play the middle very well. So you can see how that could be messed up, right? But some of the other things Pro Football Focus may be right on. For the fact that he is the worst linebacker in the league, I don't know if I could go with that, but he is ranked very low. Now, I know some people don't like Jarrad Davis, and some people do like Jarrad Davis. I personally love having Jarrad Davis on our team. I think he's very helpful, and I think he's going to get better, and he's still a young player. We can't act like this guy's super old. And again, he's only played in 2 games this year, but according to Pro Football Focus, he hasn't been graded very high, but he's never been graded very high that, but I think he adds a lot of elements to this team. I mean, look at last season. If last season they are going to rank him 64 out of 72 linebackers, but he also had over 100 tackles and 5.5 sacks, then I think it can be a little, a little messed up, right? And now you don't want to specifically just look at stats because stats can be skewed. Everything can be skewed. I know some people love Pro Football Focus. They're like, oh, that's so cool. Look at all those and analytics. Look at all the cool numbers and weird stuff that they come up with. And then other people are like, I just like watching the game. And that's kind of like me, okay? I just like watching the game. Like, numbers are cool. All right, you know what I mean? Like, if I look at them, like, yeah, that's cool. But it's kind of like, all right, I don't really care. Like, the whole thing with Patrick Mahomes, he's never played in the dome in the NFL. Last time I played there was in college, and he had 6 touchdown passes. I was kind of like, I mean, that's interesting, but I don't think that affects how he played in Detroit, right? It's still an away game, and obviously he's not going to play in the dome. I mean, look at the division he's in. When would he have an opportunity to do that, right? He's in the AFC West, so he's not going to do that. So for me, Pro Football Focus can be cool, but it also can be, don't take it too seriously, unless you want to take it serious. So my question I'm posing to you guys, how do you guys feel about Jarrad Davis? Would you guys get rid of Jarrad Davis? I, for one, would absolutely not. I think he's the quarterback for our defense. Paul Pascal and Cecil love him, and I don't think he's going anywhere. But I thought it was interesting to see how Pro Football Focus had him ranked this low on the list, okay? Anyways, if you guys want to look it up, I'm sure you can look up Pro Football Focus stuff. I mean, you can probably find it somewhere. There's definitely articles on it. Pro Football Focus does charge, though, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I looked at it, and it was like, yearly is $40, and for the month is $9.99. I was like, that's kind of whack for some analytics that are kind of wacky. So I didn't really want to mess with that. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I don't know. But I wanted just to give that to you guys. If you guys have any thoughts, let me hear them in the comments because that's where comments go. Thank you, Prop, for watching. Oh, I messed it up. You know what? I messed it up. It's all good. Thank you, Prop, for watching, and I'm out.